Hey everybody, I think you can hear me. Let's make sure that you can see me. Give me just a second. Sorry, I was rushing around a little bit here this morning. So here we go. Shall I do a count? Let me do a quick countdown so it's official. And let me take this off. And oh, well, here I am. Let me do a countdown anyway, just for fun. Here it goes. And here we go. Here I am. I made it. You know what's here. You know what's in this tiny cup, right? It is great. And a bunch of you guys are here and can hear me and can see me. And it is the first day of the Great Bead Extravaganza takeover for me. You know, this whole couple of weeks leading up to our big fall fest. As I take a sip of coffee here. Leading up to our fall fest, which happens in November, which I'll tell you a little more about in a second. All of the companies that participate in the Great Bead Extravaganza, including myself, Kate Richburg, sometimes as Kate, sometimes as beadshop.com. It's all a marriage made in heaven, a match made in heaven. So you're going to see a little bit of both today on my takeover. Some things from me that go to my Kate Richburg Jewelry Educator site, some which point over to beadshop.com. You can see where am I? I have the logo there, which I'm actually gonna I'm gonna not distract us with that today, so you won't get confused. But you'll see some offers from both. So leading up to that, these next couple of weeks, you've seen some takeovers already. And these next few weeks leading up to it, you're going to see more of these great companies. And, you know, everybody does it a little bit differently, right? Some people like Andrew and William did like, I don't know, demos all day, and Christy did demos, and some people did some fun like giveaways and things like that. So you'll see a bunch of different things happening over on the Great Bead Extravaganza. So what is the Great Bead Extravaganza, you might ask? Well, I will tell you. It was started, we're going to be coming up on our anniversary of the Great Bead Extravaganza and all of the fun things we've been doing. It's the brainchild of Andrew Thornton of Allegory Gallery and Sarah Ayler of Softlex.com. And last year in 2020, in high pandemic, you know, we were all like rushing around like crazy people. We're still doing that, right? We're still rushing around. But it was a way to bring some of us who were really missing those bead shows, right, together so we could kind of create a camaraderie is what I want to say. It's not the right word, but we wanted to band together and kind of create a force of nature and bring a little bit of the bead show experience out over the airwaves to you guys. Because a lot of you guys shop all of us. We know that, you know, you don't only shop me or Bead Shop or, you know, Softlex or Candy Cooper or whatever, you know, beaders, we're a tight bunch. So we thought that our strength was in numbers, and so we banded together. So anyway, fast forward to this is our big 1-year anniversary coming up this fall. So we're really excited. We've got a really fun event that's happening the second weekend of November, and I'll put the exact dates up in a bit so you can mark them in your book. But you want to give the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook page a follow, the Facebook group. So this is going out on a bunch of different platforms. We're on the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook group page, but we're also on my Kate Richburg Jewelry Educator page, my YouTube, Great Bead Extravaganza YouTube. Later, we're going to be also streaming on the Bead Shop YouTube channel as well as in the Bead Shop group and page. So give wherever you're watching, make sure that you hop over to the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook group and join that group. It will That's where all the action originates, right there. We have some fun events coming up too. There's a lead up, and this I want to put up right here. So bear with me right here as I get that. Whoops, it's already started. There we go. Sorry about that. I said that I had some announcements, a giveaway, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a studio tour. Well, let's look at announcement number 1, shall we? So we have an event coming up on November 5th of 2021, and that's on the Friday before the big Great Bead Extravaganza. Um, what do I want to say? Event, I guess. And it's that Friday, and we are going to have what we call the Great Bead Trade. Okay. And it's a new event that we're putting on. And some of us, I'll peek around over here and let me see. Let me go over here. There we go. So some of us, you can see everybody's name that's right here, got together and did a trade with our companies. So we each sent things to Sarah over at Softflex, and she packaged them up in this cute little bag. I'm not going to show you what's in it. You're going to have to wait till the 5th. And then we go live in the group starting at 1 p.m. Pacific time with Sarah and Kay from Stars Bead, Sarah Aylar from softflex.com. And then we go through and we end with Abby and Christy Friesen, Abby Berta of The Bead Place and Christy Friesen of Christy Friesen Designs. I'm paired up with Jill McKay, which I'm super excited about. And then in the second slot is Neely of Silver Silk and Jamie of the Bead Gallery in Hawaii. So it's going to be a really fun thing. So we've all gotten the same items, okay, in our little bag. And we open them up and we play around with them. We make something. We've got an hour to do that. So remember, that's on the 5th. We also have a giveaway, a couple of giveaways that day for your very own. 2 lucky viewers will win this what's in this bag. But I can't show you yet because we're going to unveil that. As I said, mark your calendars for November 5th. Okay. So the Great Bead Extravaganza, let me go over here, is the following weekend, right? So that is November. We kick it off on Friday, November 12th that evening with a kind of a pre-show party, and then we go Saturday the 13th and Sunday the 14th. So the schedule is posted over on the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook page, so you can jump over there and mark your calendars for that. But it's an all-day fest. It's going to be really fun. Everybody has a lot of great things planned for it, so I can't wait to share that with you. Let me share also a couple of offers I've got today. Okay, so first is for my website. For Kate Richburg Jewelry, you can see right there. You can shop now at katerichburgjewelry.com, and I'm going to give you free first class shipping on orders of $25 and over today only. And you're going to enter code TAKEOVER. Enter code TAKEOVER. Let me add that as a banner here, just so you can see that. Enter code TAKEOVER at checkout. Okay, and let me show that right there. So, and when you make an order of $25 and over, today only, 10/15, I'm going to give you free first class shipping on anything in my shop. It's a great time, you guys, to get that torch that you've been wanting, and it will ship free. I also have, if you watch me over on beadshop.com, beadshop right now, we have our, whoops, that's not right. Sorry, I've got the wrong one up there. Ah, sorry, that's not right. Bear with me here just a second. That's what happens when I go on early. Let me just get this, beadshop.com. If you opened your newsletters this morning as well, you guys, you will see that I've got a kit coming. It's coming up today. And it's pretty darn nice, if I do say so myself. Our coupon code that we're running right now is autumn10 for 10% off any order. Okay, so if you enter, I'll put that in a banner for beadshop.com. Bear with me. Someday I will have a production assistant, right? Enter code autumn 10 for 10% off on beadshop.com. There we go. And it's there. Okay. So, takeover for me at KateRichbergJewelry.com. You can get free shipping, free first class shipping, and autumn 10 for 10% off on beadshop.com. The kit, you guys, I'm going to give you a little bit of a preview because you're up with me. Oh, thank you, Amy. So calm under pressure. Yeah, you know, what are you going to do, right? You're just gonna, roll with the punches. I also have, I'm going to show you that kit in a second, but I have a giveaway for those of you who are watching today. Okay. But this is what you have to do first. Okay. And those of you who watch me regularly on beadshop.com every Wednesday and Friday at 10:30 a.m. Pacific, you know how to do this, but I'm going to tell you. So, when you leave a comment here, right, for the giveaway, what you're going to do is I'm going to tell you the word. You're going to enter it in the comments with the hashtag and the word. But if you are watching on our group page, that means the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook group, since groups are private, you need to grant permission to StreamYard, which is what I use for my streaming software. Since groups are private, you have to allow StreamYard to see your name in that private group. So if you go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, you're going to see what looks like this. This right here. Okay. And you're going to just push that little blue button that says let StreamYard see your Facebook Live comments. So instead of seeing Facebook user like this, I will see your name. And that is vital for me to do for this giveaway. Okay, and I'm going to have some other giveaways later on today as well. So this is just going to be the first one. So before leaving a comment, please grant StreamYard permission to see your name at StreamYard.com. So it won't look like this Facebook user. So whoever said good morning from Buffalo, New York, I'm probably seeing you in the Facebook, the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook group. So go ahead and grant that permission. Like with Geeta, I see Geeta because she's granted that permission there. So good morning, Geeta. So let me, and you can see, nope, Terry, I see you. There's no problem there. You just have to go yourself right on to StreamYard.com/Facebook, and you will, you'll see that there. Okay, so I see you. I'm seeing a lot of you change into from Facebook user to names, so that's awesome. That's great. Okay, so the word that you're going to add in for my giveaway is you are going to enter hashtag pin. You don't even know what you're winning yet, and you want to win it. Okay, but I'm going to show you in a second. It's for a Kate made piece. I'm pretty excited. So just remember that the giveaway entries are accepted on today's live broadcast only, right? While I am live, because I'm going to pick it live on the air in just a few minutes. So giveaway entries accepted live on this broadcast, 10/15/21 only. Okay, so enter #pin in the comments to enter my giveaway for this morning. Let me see. It looks like we've got a couple of questions, and then I'm going to show you some uh, sneak peek of my kit that's going to be over. And yep, Gigi, it's just through Facebook. You're good. So if you're watching on YouTube or on any Facebook page, you're good. So, but if you're in the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook group, jump on over to StreamYard.com/Facebook and just grant them permission. Okay. So, great. I see this. Great, great, great. You guys are getting it. I love it. So there's a couple of questions about the Great Bead Extravaganza that I wanted to mention. And let me see. Let me go back and see if I can find it. Someone was asking about materials lists or something like that, or kits from everybody. I'm looking for the question, but I can't find it. But anyway, so if you want the kits and everything that people are making for the Great Bead Extravaganza, so you can go over to the Facebook page for the Great Bead Extravaganza and make sure you give it a follow. We're gonna, some people have already put their kits out, like Jill McKay, her kits are out, right? She's selling them now. There's gonna be a post in the group where everybody lists the links to their kits. Mine aren't gonna be out until the day that I do the broadcast, right? Because I like to do it that day. I don't want to pre-sell, but a lot of the participants do. So all of that information will go on the page, and we will have more of that info as it comes out. So there's still a couple weeks, a few weeks, actually a month, almost a little less than a month away from that. So pay attention over there, and you'll see. So let me show you guys what you're gonna win. I mean, why not? You guys are all putting in #pin, and you're like, I don't even know. I'm glad that you're trusting me. So so you can see I'm standing here in a kind of the bead shop, or my studio portion of beadshop.com. So I'm going to step off camera here for a second. And so this is where I do a lot of my metalsmithing work, right? And you guys know that over on my YouTube and in my group, Create with Kate Richburg, I do a lot of metalsmithing techniques and stuff like that. So I thought it might be fun. I had one of these little pins. Let me add this to the stream here. There we go. I was making some little lapel pins, as you know, or maybe you don't know, and I'm not wearing any today, but I love brooches, right? So I have this fun little lapel pin that I've made with my shields. You can see it's just like on a little tie tack, and the back, it says grow on the back. And so this is what I'm giving away this morning. One of you lucky winners, when I choose it live on air from all of these comments, is going to win the pin. A little bit later, I'm going to have, but this is going to be a social media post. So if you keep an eye on the Great Bead Extravaganza group, there's going to be a chance to win one of my best-selling books, Metalsmithing Made Easy. So, and if you're watching today on my bead shop broadcast, that's up at 10:30 a.m. Pacific, I have a couple of really cool giveaways for you there as well. Okay, so today, launching at 9 a.m. Pacific over on Bead Shop. I like beads. Beads are my first love. Another bracing cup of coffee here, or drink of coffee. There we go. It's coffee, I promise. It's not gin. But I do have a little sneaky peek. if you got your newsletter this morning, and our newsletter actually went out a little bit late. Drea just texted me. She goes, "Oh my God, I got to make sure it sends." So you should have it in your book, in your inbox by now. But the kit is called Moon Dance, and I am super stoked about it. I'm going to show you more. Can you see my design board? I need to clean it, right? Don't tell Janice I spilled coffee on it. But it's a really fantastic, fun kit. There is a limited supply of these guys, and I'm going to be sharing how I'm going to put that together with some macrame techniques. It's all beautiful. Um, a lot of trade beads, beautiful lost wax cast brass beads from West Africa, from Ghana. It also has some really beautiful labradorite in it. I've been hoarding these beads for it. It has, I can't tell which are my favorites, I'll be honest. This is going to be a little bit of a repeat for those of you who watch my 10:30 broadcast. But it has these beautiful giant pearls, this beautiful inlaid mother of pearl piece. I grabbed this from a vendor, an old time vendor friend of mine, who was like, "Kate, I just know you'll love these." And I was all, "Yeah, I do. Give me those." And then these really beautiful lapis. So that plus some others. So it's called Moon Dance, and it'll be on the front page of our website over at beadshop.com. So if you go there now, if you're watching me live, it's 8:30 a.m. here on the West Coast, pardon me, and you'll see that it's sold out. But we sell the kit in two batches. One goes in at 9 a.m. Pacific, and one goes in at noon Pacific. So, and once they're gone, they're gone. So I hope you guys like them. They're great to add some of your stash with them. But I think you'll like what I'm going to do with it later at 10:30 today. Let's see if there's any questions here. Oh, Pam says those are as wonderful as the song. Yes, Drea quoted the song, I think, in today's newsletter. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. So, and Audrey's saying, I was convinced that the late email was my lousy internet service. Nope, it's there. It's got good, and it just went out. So that's good. I'm glad you guys like it. Okay, so keep entering, you guys. If you haven't put in hashtag pin in the comments, I'm going to pull for the comments to enter the giveaway in just a moment. But let me spotlight. Actually, I'm lying to you. I want to spotlight this one. I told you I would give you a little bit of a tour here. What's going on here in my studio? I'm going to try not to move around too much, and it's super messy right now. So this is real life, everybody. Real life. So it's not that clean, but if you can find a lot of my tutorials, my metalsmithing tutorials, right over on my website. You can find the link to the YouTube page, or you can just go to my YouTube channel, Kate Richburg YouTube. But you can see I like to have little precious items around me when I work, and things, little reminders. You can remember this is from the Sisterhood kit that we made at Bead Shop, right, a while back. I still have this sitting here, right, like this here. I've got one of those really beautiful Ghana recycled glass beads. As a nod to my southern roots, my gran was born and raised in Bogalusa, Louisiana. She put Old Bay in everything, so nothing like a southern Italian southern woman. So I've got this Old Bay. Now Old Bay comes in plastic tins, so they're not even tins, so I'm glad I have this one. Anyway, some earrings and stuff that I've made, and all my tools and stuff are living there. You can see peaks of my rolling mill and my shear over there. And if we turn it, that's where I do all of my soldering and stuff there. More things there. All of my pancake dies, my project stuff here. And of course, last but not least, my beloved Potter USA hydraulic press. And hiding under that little cloth is my Pepe USA rolling mill. So this is where the magic happens. All my collection of saws, things like that. So do give my Kate Richburg Jewelry Educator page a follow, as well as my
Yeah.
YouTube channel.
Whoops, sorry about that.
It's always hard to get this back in this fixture. You know what? I don't even need to get it back in this fixture. I'm just going to remove it. There we go. Easy enough. So you'll see some of that metalsmithing content. Okay. Audrey's asking, what is that my pliers are resting in? So Brianna Shepherd, who works for Potter USA, if you run over to the Potter USA Facebook group, it's a great group. You can join that if you're at all metalsmithing inclined. Brianna and her husband made those, and they made them, it was like a year ago or something like that, or maybe a little bit more actually. Again, with the pandemic, time has no meaning for me. It's nuts. But so they made those plier holders. You can always inquire with Brianna, I think, over on that Facebook page. They're not making them currently, but they may make them again, and I love them. I really, really love them. They're nice and heavy, and since they're steel, I can put magnets on them, and like my little notes magnet on them. I'm glad that you like my saw, the way I store my saws, you guys. So you can see I've put these little hooks. They're like snow boot hooks or something in real life, but I pinned my saws right on them here, clip them on, and they just sit right here. So, and I can look at them and hope that I have time eventually to make stuff. So I also have like all my pancake dies and stuff connected with those little hooks, so they work really well. It might have an application in what you do. John was asking, Kate, how can I purchase your book? The best place is we do sell it right at Bead Shop. Metalsmithing Made Easy is in stock, and you can put in the notes that you'd like me to autograph it for you. It's if you just search Metalsmithing Made Easy, I think it comes up. But my book is right there. So I hope you will find it helpful. And so there we go. Okay. So I think it's time. I guess I've chatted for you guys long enough. So before we go, let me just reiterate those offers that I have for you today. Okay. For beadshop.com, we've got Autumn 10 for 10% off. And that really goes like all month. So if you don't shop at Bead Shop today, though you're going to want to because of that kit, which releases at 9 o'clock, you can put in Autumn 10 for 10% off on an order of any size. If you want to shop with me at Kate Richburg Jewelry, you can enter code TAKEOVER at checkout, and that gives you free first class shipping today only on orders $25 and over. Okay, so those are my two offers that I have for you. And shall we add, let me get that the comment, the banner back here. Bear with me. Make sure I'm going to, if you haven't entered pin in the comments, you have just a couple moments to do it because I'm going to get our giveaway tool right now. And we are going to, I've got 52 entries. I'm super excited. So let's go ahead. Let me get your comments up. There we go. And here we go, the drawing for my pin. So let's see who the winner is this morning. Audrey! What I want you to do is I want you to email me over at, let me put this in the banner so you can see it. Email me at Kate at katerichberg.com with your mailing address, and I'll send it out to you today if you get on that. All right. So congrats, many, many, many congrats to you, Audrey. I hope you enjoy it. I had fun making it for sure. Someone else had a question about the Facebook group for Kevin Potter. It's called Potter, Potterusa. And Kevin is the one who makes my hydraulic presses and all of these really great vintage dies and stuff that I use in a lot of my work. If you go to my YouTube channel, katerichberg.com, I visited his studio in Tucson, Arizona quite a few times. So you'll see some video from there. And it's really, I think it's fascinating. I just love what he does. I love, love, love everybody over at Potter USA. They do such a great job. So, Audrey, go ahead and email me your info, and I will send that pin out to you. Again, Kate at katerichberg.com. Okay, I think I've covered everything. I've got to get ready for my next broadcast. So, happy Friday to all of you all. Check those newsletters, you guys, at beadshop.com. If you haven't yet, the kit goes live at 9 a.m. and I go live here in the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook group, but also on all of the Bead Shop social media. Speaking of which, let me just say here, if you do want to follow me on all of my social, you can follow me at Bead Kate on Insta, at Kate Richberg, like and subscribe over on YouTube, and join my group, Create with Kate Richberg on Facebook, or my page, Kate Richberg Jewelry Educator. You can find me at both places, katerichberg.com, which is kind of the informational part of my website, and then katerichbergjewelry.com that has all of those supplies. And of course, you guys know this because I know many of you watch me over on Bead Shop, but you can follow us at beadshop.com right on the Instagram page. Join us over at the bead table, over 7,000 beaders strong over there. We'd love to see you. Our Facebook group, and like and subscribe to beadshop.com on the YouTube channel, and you will never miss one of my broadcasts over there. And of course, you can shop us right at beadshop.com. Shoo, I think I need another cup of espresso. So I'm going to do that. Audrey, email me. I'll send this out. And I'll see all you all in just less than 2 hours over on the beadshop.com website, social for streaming, and we'll also be streaming right into the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook group today. So thank you. Thank you. It's kind of a disjointed, crazy, super casual broadcast this morning, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Kind of a stream of consciousness so far, but I've got a couple more tricks up my sleeve. So watch this space on the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook, and I will see all of you all in a little bit. Thanks so much for joining me, everybody. Talk to you soon.